Well, Disney Plus dropped Wonderman, the show nobody wanted, the show nobody asked for, a black replacement character of the comic book character. Again, it's a Disney Plus woke monstrosity. But guys, it's got a lot of references. Mandarin, wow. And so a lot of the soy jacks are going out there standing for the show, saying it's better than everything else out there on Disney Plus. And I actually watched the first couple of episodes. I will admit right off the bat, it's pretty competently written for what it is. But it's not a superhero show. It's not the MCU, and it still maintains all of the woke trappings of everything else that nobody even calls out anymore because it's so permeated in culture. It's so done in everything now that it's like you can't even talk about that. That's not woke. It's like now, like they've pushed the Overton window so far that unless you see like transgender dudes banging each other in an orgy, like and pooping on screen or something like that, you can't call it woke, right? And this is like absurd because the wokeism has a lot of components to it, and people forget it. It's about diversity, equity, and inclusivity, right? And those three things, DEI, stem from three different components. It's the feminism components of things. It's the replacement of white people and the replacement of our entire culture and everything. And it's also then pushing the homosexual agenda as a third thing. So those three things are what we got here. Please hit the like and subscribe button. Join us as we talk about all things. Let's get into Wonderman and what I saw out of this in just a moment because nobody else will tell the truth here. It seems like it's just me these days. I am a comic creator myself. This is my Flying Sparks Omnibus. And while the mainstream media, you're going to see this review, talks about how Wonderman's great because it's not a superhero show. It's got zero action in it. It's so great for that. It's like a subversion of the superhero genre. Again, I did the opposite. I went for a full superhero slate, and Flying Sparks is just a love letter to 80s and 90s superhero books that actually feel like superheroes. And this is exactly what it used to be. So I wrote 450 plus pages here. This is going to be a big one of a story to get this done, to get this out to you. It's wonderful stuff. I think you'll love it. We have really good characters. And of course, we're dialing down the woke. That's the entire point. So check this out. It is here in the description below. And sign up, guys. It's not available yet, but just put in your email so I don't lose you. I never know if I'm going to find you again on YouTube. Very important to do this before you forget about it. And just sign up on Indie Crowdfund today. Thank you guys so much for signing up so far. And let's build this, guys. Like this one really deserves, this omnibus should be getting 1,000 plus backers. It's so good. And I've had 10,000 people reading Flying Sparks over the course of the last 10 years. This is the full story. It's worth your while. Thanks for being here. All right. So this is it. Wonderman review, 4 out of 5. A Marvel show with no superhero action, and it's all the better for it. So, guys, again, your modern audience, here we are. Look at who's reviewing. Yes, this wine-ant white woman, Lucy Mangan, likes the fact that it's a superhero show that's not a superhero show. And that's what it is. The first couple of episodes feature this guy who is an actor. An actor. He's trying to be an actor, and he's super insufferable on set. He'll just be like, I don't understand the motivation of why this superhero like sidekick is following him around and trying to delve so deep into things. He irritates the hell out of everybody and gets fired from everything. So it's like he's showing, but it's meant to do a couple things. One, it's meant to make him sympathetic because he's down on his luck, right? Two, it's showing that the black guy is smarter than everybody else, is deeper than everybody else. That's a big portion of what this is because remember, this is a replacement character for a white character. And of course, the ironic part is he's going to audition for the part of Wonderman, an old character, which is an old hokey show, which was played by a white guy. So he's going to be a black replacement for a white character in the show as well. It's a woke within a woke, a play within a play. Isn't that genius, guys? Yeah, it's tiring, right? So he goes home to his apartment to where his white girlfriend is. Of course, right? And at that point, she turns on him, leaves him because he's not putting enough into the relationship, and he's totally fine with that. Then he finds out that the Mandarin actor is going to be trying out for Wonderman. So this is, again, one of those like wink, wink, nod, nod. Remember the reference Mandarin? Yes, aren't we funny? Like sort of meta commentary things that's like, oh gosh, stop with the like almost breaking of the fourth wall. So now all these real actors end up in the show, and you get to go and you get to point out who they are if you know who they are. Oh, how wow! So wow, yeah, it's just like very much slop writing. That's surface level, pretending to look deep as usual. Now, we've already had white girlfriend. We've already had black guy who's smarter and better than everybody, but down on his luck because nobody will give him a chance. And he runs into a board meeting in his agent's office to start this as well. Now, the agent is a chunky black woman, and she's at the head of the table. Everybody else in the agency is a white male, and she dismisses them, and she's the boss. Yes, it's just like, oh gosh, this is so tiring. It's the race crap and race war stuff over and over and over again with Disney. And again, nobody's going to be talking about this. And the reason nobody's going to be talking about this is you've pretty much accepted race swaps are happening. I mean, I get this when I was reviewing Absolute Batman, and I'm like, they race swapped Barbara Gordon. I got a ton of comments just like, it's an alternate universe, it's fine. They race swapped Catwoman. They race swapped Black Cat in Ultimate Spider-Man as well. It's fine. It's okay in this one. It's okay. It's okay. You know, you get the people, like, you've totally been conditioned to accept this at this point. Everybody's been conditioned to accept this. It's absolutely crazy. It worked. Wokeism isn't dead. It's just they've moved the needle to what people even consider woke because they just won't even notice this stuff anymore because it's in everything now. Every Netflix show is this. Every Apple TV show. Every movie is this, right? And so what do you do? Well, I can't watch anything otherwise. Yeah. Well, it kind of is that way, right? It's really, really sad. But I think it's important to keep recognizing it and keep calling it out because we do have to push this back. Here it is, a gem of a series, says this woman who doesn't like superhero shows, right? About an actor with superpowers. It's clever, tender take on male friendship and the film industry. It's a triumph of storytelling and a masterclass in acting. Yes. So I got through episode 2, and again, nothing's happened. They're like doing acting coaching and being actors, and that's fine. Again, if you had this like vignette piece of this like random actor being coached by an older actor, and that was the thing, like a cool indie film. But the problem is what happens is these writers who don't care about comics and don't like comics come in here. They have their own story in mind, and then they pitch their own story on these properties, and they get in through nepotism or whatever, and then they just do their own story and not the actual properties. So you don't know anything about Wonderman, the character. You don't know anything about the comic book. It doesn't feel like a comic book character. It's an anti-comic book show, and it's the same crap Disney Plus has been doing over and over and over again with everything. We had, Agatha Harkness, which was not a superhero show. We had WandaVision, artsy and edgy and not a superhero show. We had Loki, this time-traveling, not a superhero show. Gosh, how many not a superhero shows can we have, right? And this is why the MCU is failing. As much as the mainstream media is going to love this, and as much as so many people have tuned out at this point, the Rotten Tomato scores are actually going to be high for the audience because nobody's watching or caring about this whatsoever. This is just the same woke casting slop, doing the same diversity replacement slop, doing a non-superhero, anti-superhero MCU sort of thing to say that, we don't even want superhero shows because maybe it's fatigue that's causing us to have these low ratings. And Disney knows it. That's why they released all 8 episodes at once. So is it worth continuing? Absolutely not. It is a pretty boring show where not much is happening. If you're looking for an action superhero genre, that's not what this is. It is something else. It's this like vignette indie film with a black replacement character, and that's what we have. Leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Please hit the like and subscribe button. Flying Sparks Omnibus is in the description below. This is a lot of good superhero action, not subverting anything. We are doing it right, guys, bringing things back. And please check us out. We'll be back soon.